Got my good buddy, Mr. Bret Michaels here, who I'm getting to know even better today, and hope you're all enjoying this. And Bret, I certainly am.
Thank you, me
I
for
haven't
sure.
found out any really, not dirt. I'm not looking for dirt.
All right, all right.
This show
I
ain't
got
about
dirt. I got dirt, but we'll
need-
skip the dirt.
We've been there and done that.
We've been there.
So, like, you're a very image conscious guy. But to me, when I know you, it's not like Kiss or even Alice Cooper that put on a uniform and go out and do this show. You almost feel like that, but whenever I see you walking down the street or at the supermarket in Cabo or on the beach, you got the same image. This is who you are. Is it really? I mean, is this really what fans see? You're not pretending to these fans.
Not pretending, and I want to say this. When you go on stage, obviously, you're really taking up a notch who and what you are, but there's this audio-visual experience you want to give people. The person that you're seeing here hanging out with you, you know, this is what I love to do. If we're going out to take the dirt bikes, we're going swimming, we're in Cabo, I'm hanging, I got the shorts on, we're having a good time. But it sounds really strange. You don't think about it when you're, like, I've never sat down and thought about it. I guess it's just, this is who and what I am. I love my rock and roll. I love music. I love being out on the road, and I just kind of roll with whatever that is.
I'm impressed because you live in it. You're the real deal. And it's like, but you're like a bigger than life character, you know what I mean? It's like you have this thing, which is that's why it works on stage for you. Because so many guys, you know, like I said, like somebody like Kiss, I always thought that would be easy. You know, somebody like Gene Simmons, he just puts on the stuff and goes out and do the same thing he did when he was 20 years old.
Right. We're able to roll with who we are. In other words, there's certain nights that you just want to go out there. I mean, it's you go out on that stage, and I think no matter what, putting all that aside, people can read that there's a real energy. That when I hit that stage, I am thankful. I'm thankful for the great fans. I'm thankful for the people that I grew up idolizing, people that I love, the music I love. But when I hit that stage, there is a real, honest to God, innocent energy that is just jonesing to get out there on that stage and play, and I feel thankful to this day being able to get to make music.
That's why you still got fans, my friend. The people feel something and they believe it, and it's there, and you give it back to them. So speaking of growing up and your hero, I mean, who were your heroes growing up? Who were you listening to now?
Early on, right? Early on, first couple albums, right? Leonard Skinner. You know, I love Leonard Skinner and Led Zeppelin. You know, Led Zeppelin.
Who don't? Yeah.
Those were my first two albums, and then it went on to Thin Lizzy, AC/DC.
Wow, those are your first two albums?
Those are my first two albums. What I like, and I know I loved, I was just true to what I like listening to. And man, I'd go see Rush. I'm like, this is amazing. And then a couple weeks later, I was going to see Skinner, Van Halen, you know, Sammy. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different styles of music, and I love them all.
Who's the greatest band of all time? Greatest rock band of all time?
Good. That's a great question.
Tough.
If I had to answer the greatest straight up in your face rock and roll band, in your face, no holds barred, it's AC/DC.
Yes, sir, it is.
It is AC/DC.
Would you follow AC/DC ever? Oh Lord, I wouldn't follow that. With Jimi Hendrix wouldn't want to follow that.
It's unbelievable.
In your face.
But AC/DC straight up. If I said this is it, you can listen to one rock straight in your face rock band. It would be AC/DC.
Yeah, that set list is pretty strong too. So, heroes. So, hero, living or past?
Right.
Who do you look up to more than any other artist? Or it could be a politician. It could be a scientist.
Right.
Like
This one for me is easy. It would be my dad. And the reason I say my dad and mom are awesome. I mean, equally awesome. And without them, I couldn't do it. But my dad, being a Navy vet, loves his country, has been through a lot of adversity in his life, and comes fighting that adversity, and is the way he handled it trickled down on me. And like I said, the things I've been through in my life with that crazy couple years ago, that subarachnoid brain hemorrhage, it almost killed me. And then to watch my dad now and just he keeps on fighting, keeps on he's one of those guys, he's humble, but he's a fighter, and he's going through the kidney dialysis and all this stuff, and but he just keeps on rocking. He doesn't, and that inspires me to keep on rocking.
Does that filter down through you for the way you raise your kids or what?
Absolutely, 100%.
Right. That's beautiful, Bret. Songwriter. I know you're a songwriter. I'm
Yes.
a songwriter. When you write a great song, it's just wonderful, isn't it? I mean,
It's
people say,
amazing.
"Oh, now you got to play it for the rest of your life." No shit. Right on. Yes. Amen.
Absolutely.
I Can't Drive 55. I'll play it, you know, right now I'll play them for the rest of my life. I'll play any hit I wrote.
Absolutely.
Every Rose Has Its Thorn. Being a crazy-ass glam band.
Right.
How did you go from all that craziness and just all of a sudden, what inspires you? I mean, where do you get your inspiration to write a song? I mean, does it just come in the middle of the night?
Here it is.
You know, out in the woods?
It's a combination of both. Middle of the night and a piss combo. It was for Every Rose, for that song, exactly. I'll never forget this. I was one of those guys, I tried to influence Poison, play a lot of different places, a lot of different styles of music with a lot of different bands, right? And when I wrote Every Rose Has Its Thorn, we were in Dallas, Texas, and I will never forget, it was a heartbreaking phone call I made on a payphone, waiting for my clothes to dry in a laundromat after a show. Heartbreaking phone call then with my girlfriend. We were breaking up, and I sat in the back of our mini Winnebago that we were all driving ourselves with our gear piled in it, and going club to club playing, and wrote Every Rose Has Its Thorn. And I go back to this all the time. If you're real and you're sincere about what you're doing, and that song I had a broken heart, and when I wrote that song, Every Rose Has Its Thorn, it was therapeutic to me. And what you pray for when you write a good song is that people relate to it.
It's a great line. I mean, it's just what a great hook. It would be a hit today. It would be a country hit today.
Yeah,
which
absolutely.
That. I would drink to that.
Yeah, me too. And we will.
Show me how you play it. I want to see.
Let me grab a couple. We got guitars everywhere. Stay here. Don't you go. I'm getting them. I'm going right.
Don't you go nowhere. How he wrote this song, because this song is special. This kind of song where it becomes a giant hit, bigger than you ever expected, you know, and crosses over and stays with you forever.
Sammy, I've got guitars.
Okay,
Take that one.
I just want to see how you wrote it. What did you go, you know?
I'm not.
Or did you go? Or did you, you know?
For me, it was this simple. I was, again, you know, when
it's
people
hard to
talk
write
about
songs from out of the ether. I want people to know that.
So here's another myth breaker. You ready? This is me. Now again, I never say this is the truth.
Nervous now.
I say this isn't my opinion. Here's my opinion. There is something so exact about your emotion that is much easier to write a song when your heart's broken, when you're feeling down. It is a little easier to write a song because your emotions are exact.
Amen. Amen. Well, you just answered a lot of the questions about this. So you sat down with your broken heart and you let it come out on the guitar.
I just strummed it. I was just.
We both lie silent still in the dead of the night. Although we both lie close together, we're feeling miles apart inside. Was something I said, something I did, words not come out right. But tried not to hurt you, girl, I tried. I guess that's why she cried. The rose has its thorn.
Oh, go, Sammy, go.
And just like every night has its dawn. Oh, it's like every cowboy sing a sad song. Come on, sing it.
Every rose has its thorn.
High roll. Ra-ba-ba-ba-bow. Yeah, nailed it.
See, this is therapeutic to me right now.
Woo! Oh, Fred, I got goosebumps again.
Come on, Nick. We got to do the next. Now that's Poison. Here we go. This is going to be good. Sammy, the man, jamming on the go-kart in the wide open desert, open road show style music, and we bring along Petey. We're finally putting the band back together.
What's happening, Pete? Piss Spot Creek right here, okay. From Bear Ass Creek. Piss Spot Creek from Bear Ass Creek.
We got no seat for Petey. He goes up top. Pete, if you fall.
Oh, my goodness.
If he falls, do not break my guitar.
Here's the good news, folks. I get to use his guitar, not mine. Just in case I roll out of this mother. He's losing a beautiful Taylor, and it sounds good, too.
Is it sounding all right?
Yeah.
Come on. Now. I gotta attempt to play this harmonica while we're
Where am I
driving.
sitting?
You jump
This is
over here.
me?
You jump over here. Come on.
Oh, Brett, look at this
Come
thing.
on, look at this.
Wait a minute,
Petey.
this thing's dirty. Wait,
Get
it's a
it,
good
come
thing I
on.
put on my headband so my hair won't get dirty. Yeah. You have to wash this mop, Brett.
Don't get that hair dirty, man.
If
Come
I have
on
to
now.
wash this mop, it's like a whole day's work getting it back together. Damn, well,
It's
ladies
gonna
and
be
gentlemen, hobos and tramps, cross-eyed mosquitoes and bow-legged ants, we're doing something I've never done before in my life. And of course, that's what you do when you hang around with guys like Bret friggin' Michaels.
Just saying. Bucket list, your mama don't dance, daddy don't rock and roll, go-kart open desert style. All right, you ready, Petey?
Yes, sir.
All right, start to get it jamming. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
All right, keep it rolling. I'm gonna bring in some old blues heart. You ready?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah! Come on.
Well, your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll.
Go, Sammy, go. Yeah.
Well, your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll.
Oh, I can't see shit. Come on.
Well,
Nose around. It's time to hit the town.
where you go?
Oh, we're going right. We're going right. Hold on. I mean left. The old folks say you gotta end your day by taking
Well.
out on day. I'll bring her home late. She's a sin. Well, I know excuse.
What do you know?
No, I'm gonna lose. I never win.
know, well.
I'll say it again. Sing it.
And it's over.
Well, your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Woo! Hey, your mama don't dance, your daddy don't rock and roll. Well,
When the evening rolls around, it's time we hit the town. Where you go? Oh, take it now, take it.
huh? Go ahead, baby. Play that thing, Brett. Woo! Yeah. Lord have mercy.
We pull into the drive-in, find a place to park, and hop into the backseat. Fuck, it's always nice and dark.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, Sammy, this girl's a breeze.
What about it?
Like I said,
The car along.
Louis, come with me. Say, look up, police, boom, bam, boom, bam.
Well, your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll.
Testify, Sammy, testify.
Well, your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll.
All night, come on.
Woo! Well, the evening rolls around.
Hit the town.
Where you go?
Oh, I gotta get some now. I'm gonna get some. Here, come on.
Bret Michaels on the harp. Ladies and gentlemen, one more rock and roll road trip in the can. Doing it the way you're supposed to do it. Mr. Bret Michaels in the house. Woo! Yeah! See you next week. Maybe, if I live to see it. There is only one way to rock, and that's with Bret Michaels. Bret, I love you, brother.
Love you,
Anytime, any place, anywhere. I'll see you on the road. I'll see you in Cabo. And, yeah.
You're my brother.
Yeah.
Listen, that was a bucket list.